Natwest series. The first meeting between Australia and Pakistan. And the major news of the day is that this man will be playing for Australia. Brett Lee, who is expected to be around for the next couple of weeks, just acclimatising, getting his elbow right, getting fit and preparing for the Test series. He's playing in Australia's opening match in the Natwest series. Well, very good morning to you. Pakistan-Australia. It's a great game in prospect after what was a slightly disappointing match between Pakistan and England in the opening game. England, of course, well trounced. These two teams here, though, it looks as though they might well be in the final already. It's the way it's shaping up. I know it's early days, and let's not get too despondent about England's chances. With me again, the usual suspects in the studio, David Lloyd and Ramiz Raja. Ramiz, I'll come to you first. Pakistan seem to be on a roll. The way they played the other day with Sayed in form, with Inzi in form again, bowlers did a good job. It looks as though their confidence has returned at the right time. They're just hot at the moment. That's right, and it's good that they're playing Australia when they're playing their best cricket on a tour. Things are shaping up really well. It's a well-knit unit, and that you don't find very often in the Pakistan lineup. And they're playing well as a unit, and always do when they're on a tour, because there's less scrutiny. Back home, everybody's analysing their performance, but here they're very relaxed and easy, and so far they've performed really well. It's a sort of chicken and egg situation, isn't it? Because a lot of teams, they look confident when they start to play well, and then you say, well, if you can get the confidence first, then you start to play well. With Pakistan, as you say, they can be up and down. What happened here on this tour then? What changed it round, do you think? I think basically all the youngsters and the experienced players rallied around Waqar Younis. I thought he was the key man, and the way he bowled and took the challenge head on was very good for the entire team. It gave a lot of boost to the dressing room, and also the senior players came good. In Zamam, there's a lot of responsibility on him. He fired, and then Saidan went the last one day, so things looking up for them. Yeah. OK, now, David, their opponents today, Australia, are basically top of the tree in Test cricket and one-day cricket. They're world champions. They have a side which is the envy of the world. Well, I suppose we'll try and play that down over the next few weeks if we possibly can. They look confident, they look relaxed. I will say one thing, they were woken up between 1:30 and 3 o'clock last night by the fire alarms in our hotel. And they wanted two rather disgruntled faces this morning. That might fire them up, actually.
I'm sure they'll just say, well, that's life, that's the way things go. But you can't find a weak link in the team. All the way through, you've got class from 1 till 11, and they're itching to play this competition. You can tell. I'm at the same hotel, as you say. They were very relaxed last evening. They went out for a team dinner, as they always do, ready for today's play. The principal players are here in the tournament. I feel sure that these are the two main teams, Pakistan and Australia. Not to decry England at all, but these are the two that ooze class. I mean, this is going to be a terrific game. OK, well, there's lots to look forward to then today here in Cardiff. Let's check now on conditions. Ian Botham is down in the middle.
Thanks a lot, and a lovely wicket here. Looking at it here in Cardiff, it actually looks very, very hard. I think the ball might go through a little bit in the first innings, but I think as the game goes on, it might get a little slower and a little lower. So I think the side that wins the toss will probably bat first. There is a chance of a shower around later on, but for my money, you'd win the toss and bat first and get the runs on the board on this kind of wicket.
Well, the toss actually was held at 10:15 just after. Paul Hallett was in charge. Let's see what happened.
Waqar Younis and Steve Waugh, the captains, are alongside me. So too is Brian Hastings, the ICC match referee. Waqar's got the coin. He's going to toss and Steve's going to call. Off you go, boys. Heads calls Steve. It's come down a tail. Waqar, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
We're going to bat on this, and looks a pretty good pitch. Want to put some runs again on.
Now, you're in a pretty rich vein of form, aren't you?
Yeah, we're doing all right at the moment. I mean, Said is playing well, and Zamam is doing well. And unfortunately, we got Wasim missing today. And hopefully Shoaib will do the job.
Yeah, what's Wasim done? His shoulder problem, is it?
Yeah, just a little bit of shoulder. He'll be all right, hopefully, for the Lords. OK, best of luck today. Thanks for talking to us. Steve, how are you? You've not had the best of starts in the one-day game against the Counties?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Today's what it's all about, but yeah, we would have liked to have played better, but I'm sure we can lift today.
Now, what about your side? We hear Brett Lee's playing.
Yeah, we've had a few late changes. Jason Gillespie pulled up a bit sore on his hamstring this morning, didn't want to risk it, and Brett's come in. Luckily, he's over here training, and he's got a game today.
And you're quite happy batting second on here?
Oh, look, I think the toss is really irrelevant in one-day cricket. It's not going to change too much over the 100 overs, so if we're good enough, we'll win. OK, best of luck today and in the tournament. OK, that's the story then. Waqar's won the toss for Pakistan, and they will bat first.
Right, the teams then for this game, their first meeting in this tournament. One or two changes from the teams expected. For Pakistan first, let's have a look at the fact that Shoaib Akhtar is in there at the bottom instead of Wasim Akram. Wasim injured his shoulder in Birmingham a couple of nights ago. For Australia, the shock was that Brett Lee was named there at number 10. So you've got two of the quickest men in the world playing in this game. Brett Lee, who is expected to be here just the next couple of weeks, acclimatising, doing a bit of training, getting fit for the Test series. He gets a game because Jason Gillespie has a small fitness problem today, which he wanted to avoid. So Mark Waugh and Adam Gilchrist at the top. Ricky Ponting, Bevan, Waugh, Martin, Damien Martin, he's in form. Simons, Harvey, Waugh and Lee McGrath looks a very, very good team. And, well, if they produce the best, they'll probably win it. But Pakistan looking hot, as we said just now. They're playing good cricket, and it makes for a very good contest.
In the air, it'll bounce safely. And will run away for 4. Not in complete control of that shot, but Shahid Afridi won't mind. It's away for 4, and already the Pakistan supporters are celebrating.
He will be going at all these, Shahid Afridi. Anything short, he's not afraid to hook. We saw him hooking at Edgbaston, got a couple of top edges, but they still went for runs. Well, this one was hit a lot more closer to the middle of the bat. Don't know why Brett Lee would want to be bowling that length, though, after the previous delivery did so much off the seam.
Up and over the slips, that's away for 4. 2 boundaries for Shahid Afridi, 12 for no wicket. Edged and taken. There are a few better slip fielders in the world than Mark Waugh. And Brett Lee is as happy as Larry. He's picked up his first wicket. Afridi goes cheaply. Pakistan 14 for 1.
How many times have we seen things like this? Refusing a run and then getting out the next delivery. It should have been 3 runs. He should not have been on strike. Well, he's not on strike now. He's back in the pavilion. Caught by Mark Waugh. Brilliant catch. Doesn't drop too many, Mark Waugh, once he gets his hands on them. Shahid Afridi goes, it's 14 for 1.
Important wicket for the Australians. Afridi can be very dangerous indeed.
Well, Damien Martin down there really had to get on his bike to cut that one off, and did. I thought that one was 4, but Martin's very quick. Well, Brett Lee just straying onto the legs there. He's hit this one well, Syed Anwar. Damien Martin, very good infield and a very good outfielder too as well.
Driven beautifully. No, you don't have to run for that one. It wasn't a half volley, but he's hit it on the up, and it's his first boundary. And what a way to bring it up.
Well, that was a beautiful shot. Wasn't too bad a ball, just a little bit of room, but he's launched into this one, cocked his wrist. Wasn't a half volley, just a touch of width there available for him. And he's just smashed that one through extra cover there, up the hill too as well.
It's actually, the more you see it, you realise how good a shot it is, because it's hit very near the top of the bounce. Side on what? Maybe that will just get him going. Beautiful shot from Syed Anwar. Ian Harvey, well, brought into the attack, and he's greeted with a magnificent square cover drive.
Well, that was a superb shot, wasn't it? Again, the wrists in action there from Anwar. Just a bit of width again from Harvey. Not a half volley again, just opens the blade of the bat there, squirts it through backward point. No need to run for that. Beautiful shot, typical of Anwar.
Now, Peter Woody's having a look. There's certainly a case of falling over here from Abdurazak. Has he got back? If not, what a great start for Shane Warne. Well, he sort of overbalanced, didn't he? Slid forward, that one just sliding with the breeze down leg side there. But has he been stumped here? You'll see him fall away to the offside. Does he lift that foot? He certainly does. Well, Gilchrist is having a bit of trouble juggling that one. He's juggled it, but he's got him. Gets it. Now, the only thing that the umpire want to check is that the ball and the glove are together when the bell's dislodged. Let's have a look. Juggles it here. Goes to pick it up. Gets it back in the hands. That's out.
Well, the foot in the air. The ball broken the stumps there. He has got back in time, unfortunately for him, just overbalanced forward. And that's not going to be good news for Pakistan.
Shane Warne's delighted, though. First ball back in England. Remember that set him up at Old Trafford when he got Mike Gatting first ball in the test. And Razak has gone. He scored 9. It's 44 for 2. Inzamam Al-Haq comes to the crease. Played very, very well at Edgbaston nights ago. Heaps of experience. Quite amazing how many games he has played. Oh, and there you go. Well, Shane Warne, what was Inzi doing?
Well, I don't think he liked those two infielders. I think he was a bit embarrassed there, but Inzamam leaves the field 3 for 45.
Well, I have to say, one of the strangest shots I've ever seen. Well, that's second delivery? Third delivery. Third delivery is a wide, wasn't there? So, well, it's beyond me, that. Maybe you can explain to me what's going on, Tomo.
Well, I honestly believe he just didn't like those two close infielders. It was there to annoy him, and it only took him a couple of balls, and I think he's just thought, well, I'll just get rid of these two.
Well, that's in the air, but it's going to be safe. It's going to go for 4, but it could so easily have been out. It brings the 50 up. 50 for 3.
It's Warne again. Straight back over his head by Saeed Anwar. That's the way to have a go at Warne. Oh. Hesitation. Oh, if that had hit, then Johanna would have gone. It was a good recovery from Gilchrist behind the stumps.
Just that moment's hesitation. Fielding's been sharp. One catch has gone down. But Gilchrist makes good ground. As always, a direct hit and it's trouble. Gone.
Oh, that's a great shot. Well, just beaten the despairing dive there of Brett Lee. It's gone through for 4.
Just caresses this Saeed Anwar. Almost just leans on the ball. Beautiful timing through the leg side.
Oh, what a brilliant catch. Shane Warne diving away to his left in that slit gully position has got rid of Anwar. The ball just zipped across him from Harvey, and Anwar was looking to play that on the leg side. Anwar's gone now. Pakistan in trouble at 4 down.
They know each other inside out, these teams. They play against each other so often, and this is where you get Anwar. Angle bat, where's it gone? And Warne's in there, 3rd, 4th slip, just hovering. Makes no mistake, Shane Warne. Saeed Anwar has played well for his 35, but Pakistan are in some trouble, 65 for 4.
Yunus Khan is the new batsman for Pakistan, coming in at number 6, just 23 years of age. Only played 24 matches. One of the least experienced of Pakistan's side, but he's a very attractive and fluent batsman. Best score is 59. Played well in the Test series, though, against England, particularly at Lord's. Big turn there, and it's well played by Johanna. He waited for that, the ball stood up for him. And Johanna will come back for 3.
Oh.
It's run away for 4. It's nicely played by Yunus Khan. He's played that shot 3 times now. Warner's given him too much room outside leg stump.
He gets the length he wants to, Yunus Khan. It's a ball of full length outside leg stump. And it's just a paddle, it's just a tap on the ball.
Nothing casual about that. It's beautifully played. Under full control.
Does play this shot really well, Yunus Khan. Likes to hook and pull, picks up the length early.
He's got him. Just took a moment's consideration, but Ian Harvey has broken through again. Just nipping back enough, and although it looked to be above the roll initially, let's just have another look now.
In swing. And it appears that hit him just a little high on the pad. Although he was stuck in his crease. But he's gone, Yunus Khan. That's a crucial wicket. Gone for 13, and Pakistan 83 for 5.
5 down now for 83. It brings Azam Mahmood to the crease. It's into the gloves. Now, has it taken the edge? Yes, it has. Bit of a juggle again from Adam Gilchrist. It was a quicker delivery from Shane Warne. Fired it through. Just a shade of movement. But Adam Gilchrist, well, he got it in the end, and that's all that counts.
Yes, it was quicker through the air. And it spun and bounced a little. Azhar Mahmood hanging his bat, playing just a little inside of the line. Juggling catch, but held well in the end by the keeper, Adam Gilchrist. He'll be happy with that, and so will be Shane Warne. Picks up another wicket. And Pakistan now really in trouble. It's gone for naught, and now Pakistan 85 for 6. So a lot will depend on Rashid Latif. 32 years of age, plenty of experience, over 100 one-days. He's come into a situation where Pakistan are really struggling, both physically and mentally. They've lost wickets. Pressure is on them to prove a point.
It's a chance that goes down. Mark Waugh, who is, by all accounts, one of the finest slips fieldsmen in the world. Came very quickly onto him.
Little extra bounce, Yusuf Yohana, not being able to keep it down. Went very fast to first slip. Mark Waugh not really been able to sack the ball early.
Through the slips, and 4 runs. Dodgy 10 minutes for Mark Waugh. Good shot. Played that very well indeed. Just drifted onto roundabout leg stump, hit through the line, kept his eye on the ball. That's something to cheer about for Pakistan. They've reached the 100.
Good shot from Yusuf Yohana, playing against the spin. Opened the body and went through mid-on and mid-wicket. Played with a straightish bat, and that is how he was successful in executing that shot. Just opened up a little.
It's quite well timed. Dive won't be good enough there from Ian Harvey. Brave effort, as you'd expect, but another boundary for Pakistan. Slow delivery over the top. That's going to be 4 more runs. Didn't come out of the meat of the bat as such, but it had enough on it to clear the infield. And obviously enough to get the boundary as well. So successive boundaries. Brett Lee's been a bit of a mixture today.
Catch! Just cleared mid-on. That'll be away for a much-needed boundary for Pakistan.
6 overs since the last boundary.
85 for 6 at one stage, and now the 150 comes up. It's come up in the 37th over, so 13 overs left after this, and Pakistan will be harbouring thoughts of getting up towards 220. 151 for 6. Single will bring up Yusuf Yohana's 50. He wanted 2, but he's settling for a single. 50 from 71 balls. Just 3 fours. He's worked the ball around quite beautifully.
Coming into his stride now, Yusuf Yohana, showing how good a player he really is.
Going to pick up at least 2 and 4. And 50 for Rashid Latif now. So both batsmen go past the half-century mark in successive balls. So another fine innings from Rashid Latif. 50 from 60 balls. Oh, glorious shot through extra cover. That's run away for 4 as well. Beaten Mark Waugh out there at long off. Could be the shot of the day. Giving himself room and smashed it away square. Just 1 bounce 4. Rashid Latif getting in on the act now. Loves to give himself room to hit the quicker bowlers away through the offside, and did it beautifully there.
That was hit very powerfully. Hit into the ground and bounced a long way over the top.
Brett Lee starting his 9th over now. The 200's up.
Not a lot to cheer about earlier on. The Pakistanis certainly in much better mood at the moment. And almost 7 overs to go. This could be a good total.
Slower ball. Launched back over Brett Lee's head. It's gone all the way for 6. And Latif had to wait and wait and wait for that. And in the end, he played it cross-batted and picked up the maximum.
That again was a very good shot. He was looking to give himself a bit of room to hit it through the offside. Then he realized it was a slower ball and he waited. Got hold of it all right. Full Monty.
Oh, there's a mix-up. Steve Waugh out. Brett Lee did well there to get back to the stumps, and Steve Waugh, bit of quick thinking from him not to hurl the ball after that mix-up. Just took his time, lobbed the ball to Lee, and Rashid Latif has been run out after that mix-up between himself and Yusuf Yohana. Good innings though.
Very good innings, but unfortunately brought to an end by a bit of indecision. You could see Steve Waugh there initially thinking about throwing the ball very hard. Then he realized that he didn't have to. Brett Lee was getting back to the stumps and Rashid Latif was a long, long way from them. It's 209 for 7.
Waqar Younis, Pakistan's captain, comes to the crease. 209 for 7, much better than it could have been. It's a wonderful partnership between Latif and Yohana.
Beautiful shot. And I think that's going to go to the boundary again. It does. What an excellent piece of timing. Yusuf Yohana looks in fine form.
Well, earlier he drove one similar fashion. That was probably considered the shot of the day. This one is even better. This is an absolutely great cricketing shot. All along the ground to one of the fastest bowlers in world cricket. Look at that timing and placement.
It's whipped away, and that could go for 4 as well. This third man, this fine leg up is proving expensive.
Well, I think the Australians have lost the script a little here. Not bowling to their feel that you need to do in one-day cricket.
Well, there we go again. I wonder how long before Australia do something about it. Now, Lee has just gone to all parts of the ground. Glenn McGrath, by contrast, 8 overs, none for 13. And that's just worked away, but it's worked away to mid-wicket, and it's a simple catch. Glenn McGrath comes up. I think it might even have been a slower ball to start off with, Ramesh, but clever bowling.
Yes, experience being shown out there. Glenn McGrath bowling the first delivery of his new spell, a slow ball. Waqar Younis committed into that drive, scooping the ball in the air. Safely taken by Shane Warne. He had no problems.
Wacker's little flurry comes to an end. He's gone for 14. It's 241 for 8. Saqlain Mushtaq comes to the crease. Well, his job now is to partner Yusuf Yohana and see out the remaining overs. Yusuf Yohana on strike. Well, again, fine leg is up, and again it goes for 4.
Astonishing cricket from the Australians. You normally don't see that with a professional team like theirs. McGrath a little short and on the leg stump, and you just simply can't bowl that to Yusuf Yohana, who's in extremely good touch here.
Clubbed, they'll go for it, and I think that's out. I don't think Pete, well, Pete Willie will ask for it, but he's just nodded to the batsman. Yeah, you're on your bike. Saqlain giving his wicket away really there just to get Yusuf Yohana back on strike.
Limited option there for the tail ender. Saqlain really had to get back in time. No chance. Easily done. Yet another wicket falling for a run out. It's 254 for 9, Pakistan.
England's last man, Pakistan's last man comes to the crease, quite used to saying that. It's edged away. Now, do they take it? They've got to take it, I feel. But they're only going to get one. So Shoaib's job now is to try and get one.
So survive at least 2 deliveries and then maybe take a chance, risk. He's asking his partner, what is the plan?
Well, they're going to take the single. If it hits, he's out. Oh, there's too much Glenn McGrath could do about that. Self-preservation came in there.
Well, I think Glenn McGrath was hoping that he'd get behind the stumps for the return from Ricky Ponting. Ricky Ponting, quick for the bowler. Quickly hurling the ball, getting rid of it quickly. And, in no position, Glenn McGrath in the end, collect that one.
Well, it's a big hit, but it's well caught. Very comfortably caught. Mark Waugh, he doesn't drop too many, and the innings comes to an end. Shoaib very nearly getting it over the boundary. Yusuf Yohana joking and smiling with him. You're probably saying to him, you're unlucky. Almost got there.
It's pretty well struck by Shoaib, and beautifully held by Mark Waugh. Made it look so easy. Rolling along and not stepping the line. It's been one good innings from Yusuf Yohana. A great knock this has been. Good for him, good for his team, and also has put Pakistan in a position where they can force the issue in their favour.
There's leave the pitch here in Cardiff. Let's have a look at the batting card for Pakistan. They won the toss, had no hesitation whatsoever in batting, Waqar Younis. But when they
got Inzi and Abdur Razak in 1 over, but the most expensive act of the morning was Brett Lee, 85.
In which to do it. We're all set there. Let's join our commentators now for the first session of this afternoon. It's Michael Holding with Paul Allott.
Gilchrist's away now. Picked up through the mid-wicket area. He's timed that quite beautifully. Looked as though he'd hardly touched it. And it's picked him up a boundary off the last ball of the first over. It's 5 without loss. That's beaten mid-on. Good shot by Mark Waugh. Razak, the fielder, who's done well. It's a good, quick over. But still 4 from it. It's 9 without loss. Crashed away through backward point. That's 4, but that's the area that Pakistan have to protect. And look at that speed.
I'm wondering if that was speed towards the bat or speed off the bat. Crashed away.
Oh, beaten for pace. Fast, fast, fast from Shoaib Akhtar. Don't think the reaction was quite necessary, but he's fired up, and that's the end of Gilchrist. Bowled by pure pace.
That's why Shoaib Akhtar went round the wicket to give Adam Gilchrist as little room as possible. That one came back in from just outside off. And perhaps it was just the angle of delivery. Pretty close to the edge. And look at that. Got through before the bat came through. That was quick. But have a look at that. Another no ball. When will this end?
It's flicked away backward a square. Ponting's off the mark with a lovely boundary. Just flicked away.
That is what happens when you're quick. We saw it with Brett Lee. Whenever the ball is slightly off target, it gets to the boundary. Just drifting into the pads of Ricky Ponting. Again, no great effort. At that pace, you need not put any great effort into your shot. It's just a matter of timing it properly. Fine leg had absolutely no chance.
Oh, this is good batting from Ponting. 2 balls, and he's got 8. Beautifully controlled strokes as well, just a flick away on the leg side, and then that's just cut away backward of point. Carved away through extra cover. Not quite out of the middle of the bat. Oh, I think Shoaib Malik has flicked that back. Now then. Somebody should have gone with Shoaib Malik there, because they've run 5. That's very good running by Mark Waugh. He knew he hadn't timed it perhaps well enough to get the boundary. It was a stunning effort by Shoaib Malik to drag the ball back, but there was nobody with Shoaib to throw the ball in.
No teamwork there at all for Pakistan. Did brilliant work, but it cost his team an extra run.
Oh, what a great shot that is. Wasn't a half volley, it was just hit on the up by Ricky Ponting, and it was timed to perfection. That's chopped away, that's going to be 4 more. Ponting's in rich form here. He's hit 4 fours now, and he's only faced 12 balls. Got that through the leg side, and this is racing away over the square. Yusuf Yohana has stumbled after that. It's gone for 4 and the 50's up.
There it goes again. As soon as Shoaib over pitches, it disappears. Fabulous shot again. Anything Ricky Ponting can do, Mark Waugh can do better. Straight through Inzamam at slip. Too quick for him.
Well, that's pretty good pace. He's got the hand on that. I was wondering how Inzi would handle the nick, and I got my answer very quickly there, but it nearly went for 6 as well off his hands. I think you'll find it didn't land too far inside that rope. But just have a little look at this. Nakwa doesn't quite get across to it. Inzi, well, he's a little bit late to react. It's a little bit quicker than that, Inzi. I think you've got to get your hands up early and watch this. One bounce over the fence.
Smashed away through extra cover. 6 boundaries already for Ricky Ponting. This is fantastic entertainment.
Well, he looks certainly pumped up, Ponting, doesn't he?
Magnificent shot. Good grief. Ponting was into position so early there. As soon as he saw that ball short of a length onto the back foot and cracked it away.
Well, I don't think it was really that short either, but just that Ponting picks him up so quickly. Get a good view of this from side on. Well, it is a bit over a half tracker there, isn't it? But I tell you what, it just landed inside the boundary again and flat. Now, this is done at a fairly quick pace too, as remember, this is at 90 mile an hour, and Ponting has just perfectly positioned there and smacked it in front of square.
Well, that's heaved away over square leg, couple of bounces over the boundary. Azar Mahmood can't believe it. He's staring at Mark Waugh. Mark Waugh's not bothering to stare back. 80 for 1 off 11.
That's 4 more. It's almost as though more than 2 balls without a boundary counts as an insult to the batsman.
Well, I actually thought you made an interesting comment where they haven't had to waver much at all. Well, at times like that, they haven't actually done anything wrong. It's just down to good improvisation. Look at this, good, quick on the feet, nothing wrong with the delivery. In the book, though, it's got 4 runs next to it.
That's flicked away into the gap. That's clever placement. It's a minor error in line from Azar Mahmood. Guess what? It's 4 more. This is the daunting prospect for the bowlers. Michael Bevan, Steve Waugh, Damien Martin. Oh, beautifully played. Beautifully played. That brings up the 100 for Australia. It's the 4th ball of the 16th. Very sweetly struck. Beautifully struck. Just eased away. The boundary coming off the 2nd ball of the over. Got him this time. That's a little edge through. Pakistan have fought back. It's 112 for 2 now. Mark Waugh once or twice has nibbled outside that off stump. He's paid the price this time, but Australia off to a magnificent start.
Just trying to run this into the 3rd man area. It's a shot that Mark Waugh plays. Just see him open the face and catches the edge. Here's Khan straight through to him. He's gone for 47. Bowled Abdur Razzaq. It's 112 for 2.
Well, Michael Bevan is out there. Pakistan have taken the wickets they needed. Trouble with this Australian lineup, it seems you bring yet another free-scoring batsman to the crease, whatever happens, Michael Bevan. Well, that was perilously close. Almost anticipating there. It was as if Ricky Ponting hadn't quite realised he got a new partner. Michael Bevan went nowhere. Bevan saw what was going on. He stopped completely. In the end, Ricky Ponting gets to 50, and well, it's been a great innings. Strike rate of 102.
Oh, that's glorious. That's punched through mid-off for 4. Straight mid-off as well. Not a half volley. Been beaten the ball before, remember, outside the off stump. Didn't let that affect him. And just punched the next ball for 4. Oh, that's glorious. That is a stunning stroke. It's 4. That's crashed away off the front foot on the up through extra cover. It's 128 for 2. Not quite got there, but he's chipped it over extra cover. Oh, and there's enough on it for it to go through for 4. The outfield is so quick. That's come off the bottom of Ponting's bat, and he's still picked up 4 for it. It's in the air. Razak is under it, and he's just got it. Had too much time to think about it, really, but he's taken the catch in the end. It's the end of Ricky Ponting. It's a fine innings by him. Made 70 from 67 balls.
Somebody send a memo to Wakar Yunis. Ball spin against Ricky Ponting. Much prefers the ball coming onto the bat. He's played wonderfully well, but it's cycling that's undone him. Looks to go aerial over mid-wicket. Gets an outside edge on it, really. Just a mid-on. Second attempt there. Just about grabs hold of it. Razak, but it's Ricky Ponting. Eye-catching innings, 70 off 68. Australia are 142 for 3.
Steve Waugh, Australia's captain, in at number 5.
Very close, not a regular keeper.
Cut away. Well, it's going to go all the way up the hill. Comfortable 4, gave himself room, waited, knew where the fielders were on the offside and placed it in the gap.
Bevan's found the gap on the offside here. Inzamam out at deep cover, just cuts off the boundary. And the 200's up for Australia. That's through extra cover. That's going to go all the way for 4. Very well timed by Steve Waugh. The first boundary for 9 overs.
Steve Waugh's third boundary. 3 more than his partner Michael Bevan.
Swung away by Bevan. It's his first boundary. He's been in there for 72 balls.
That'll be 4 of them. Into position so quickly. He loves that cut shot off any style of bowler. So he picks up 4 instead. Another international one-day 50 for Stephen Waugh. First international appearance of the England summer. And the Australian skipper looks in the rudest of rude health. Short and smashed away through the offside chase for Inzamam. He can't get there. That's 50 for Michael Bevan now. Just 2 4s in that 50, but he's the one-day master.
Bevan at work. Only his second 4.
Syed Anwar.
Closing in now, just a 4. Beautiful evening. It's been quite chilly today, but a full house. 12,000 people here at Sophia Gardens.
Well, Australia have announced their presence in this Natwest series in no uncertain terms. Racing along at over 5.5 runs and over. And they're winning this match as an absolute canter. That'll do it. Game, set and match. Michael Bevan with his third boundary. He finishes 56 not out. Steve Wall 54. Australia looking awesome with the bat, have recorded their first points in the Natwest series. Pakistan played 2, won 1 and lost 1. 100% record so far for Australia. Played 1, won 1. England having lost their opening encounter at Edgbaston against Pakistan. They take on Australia tomorrow at Bristol. Handshakes all round, played in a very good spirit this match. The fast bowlers took some fearful pounding by the batsmen. Waqar Younis won the toss for Pakistan this morning, chose to bat again. It was a successful tactic against England at Edgbaston, but today they got into trouble against Australia. And it was only that big Pakistan winning the toss, 257 in 49 overs and 5 balls, but Australia coasting home, 258 for 3.